By spring 2025, over a dozen celebrity breakups had already taken over headlines, and not quietly. Some didn't just make the news, they set the internet on fire. One ended with a viral TikTok meltdown. Another began with surprise custody papers in a parking lot, just hours before a major festival. These weren't private farewells. They were loud, messy, and impossible to ignore. From high-profile power couples cracking under pressure to long-term romances ending without warning, each breakup revealed something deeper about fame, love, and the fallout of living in public. What really went wrong behind the curated smiles? And why did it feel so personal to everyone watching? Stick around because the last one left the internet absolutely stunned. 1. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. We thought they were untouchable. Bennifer had weathered decades of distance, intense media scrutiny, and the chaos of fame only to reunite, stronger than ever. They got married. They blended their families. They gave interviews that made fans believe in love all over again. But in early 2025, the fairy tale faded. Ben and J.Lo confirmed a quiet separation. Ben shifted focus to his kids and solo life in Los Angeles, while J.Lo was spotted diving deep into new projects and personal ventures. The internet didn't just react, it unraveled. Clips of old interviews resurfaced. Fans shared tearful TikToks, memes, edits, and even AI-generated what could have been wedding moments spread like wildfire. Some called it inevitable. Others clung to the dream. Because when a love story like that ends, it feels like we lost something of our own. 2. Ramy Malik and Emma Corrin. No scandals, no PR statements. Just silence. That's how Ramy Malik and Emma Corrin walked away from each other. For nearly 2 years, their relationship stayed under the radar. Rare photos, no flashy PDA, no press tours built around romance. Then, in 2025, fans noticed the absence. No joint appearances, no subtle Instagram clues, just quiet. And that quiet became deafening. Online, theories spun fast. Had they broken up months ago? Was the distance emotional or just physical? What hit hardest was how real it felt, like two people outgrowing each other without a single tabloid headline. Their story made people question, does keeping it private make it easier or just lonelier? 3. Sweeney and Jonathan Deino. 7 years together. A ring. Shared homes. Quiet loyalty. That was Sweeney and Jonathan Deino until 2025. When news broke that they had quietly ended their engagement, fans were stunned. Sydney had always gushed about how grounded he kept her. But as her star skyrocketed, lead roles, fashion campaigns, non-stop press, it seems the balance tipped. Reports said she felt overwhelmed by the wedding planning, unsure if she was ready to slow down. And just like that, the relationship faded. The reaction was split. Some praised her honesty and ambition. Others questioned the toll fame takes on real connection. But one thing was clear. The breakup wasn't just about love, it was about pressure, pace, and the cost of rising too fast. 4. Simone Ashley and Tino Klein. Bridgerton made Simone Ashley a star, but in 2025, it was her vulnerability, not her acting, that stole the spotlight. Fans had admired her relationship with luxury CEO Tino Klein, a seemingly grounded match beyond the Hollywood bubble. But then came the podcast episode. Calm, composed, and brutally honest, Simone revealed she was stepping into her single era. Not because of scandal, not because of betrayal, but because she wanted more for herself, more confidence, more clarity, more healing. She didn't air grievances or play the blame game. She just said she needed space to grow. That hit people differently. Social media lit up with clips of her talking about rediscovering self-worth and stepping away from love that no longer felt aligned. In a world that thrives on explosive endings, Simone reminded everyone that walking away can be an act of power, not pain. 5. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren. This breakup didn't trend because it was dramatic. It trended because it was real. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren were the couple you thought would last forever. Nearly 2 decades, 3 kids, built a family and a brand side by side. But in 2025, Jessica confirmed what fans had feared: things had quietly ended. No cheating, no explosive fights, just time. She said they felt more like roommates than partners, and that realization was harder than any betrayal. The simplicity of her truth, how easy it is to drift, even when there's love, hit home for millions. Suddenly, everyone was talking about emotional distance, long-term partnership fatigue, and the quiet fade-outs that rarely make headlines. Her openness sparked a wave of reflection across social media. Because while flashy breakups burn fast, this one lingered. It reminded people that sometimes the saddest endings are the softest ones. 6. Naomi Osaka and Corday. In a year packed with breakup drama, Naomi Osaka and Corday gave us something rare: peace. No cryptic tweets, no passive-aggressive stories, just love, maturity, and closure. Naomi made the announcement herself, an Instagram post that felt like a letter to a friend. She talked about their journey, thanked Corday for their shared growth, and emphasized their shared dedication to co-parenting their daughter. It was direct, heartfelt, and totally free of drama. And fans were grateful for it. 7. Gleb Sabchenko and Brooks Nader. Most celebrity breakups hit the internet after the fact. This one, it happened live. Brooks Nader was mid-live stream on TikTok laughing, chatting with fans when she dropped the bombshell. She had just received a breakup text from Gleb Sabchenko. Right there, in real time. Her expression shifted, her tone cracked, and fans knew something was wrong. 8. Matt James and Rachel KirkConnell. They were one of Bachelor Nation's most talked about couples. They had survived public scrutiny, tough conversations, and a relationship that unfolded entirely in the spotlight. But in 2025, Matt James and Rachel KirkConnell reached their final chapter and ended it with grace. Matt didn't post a clapback. He didn't go live. He posted a prayer. Quiet, spiritual, and deeply emotional, he asked for healing, clarity, and strength for both of them. But all of them reminded us that even fame doesn't protect against heartbreak. These weren't just tabloid splits. They were human moments, messy, emotional, sometimes empowering. As the headlines fade and the couples move on, one thing's clear: breakups may end relationships, but they start conversations. And in a world addicted to watching love unfold, we're just as hooked on how it falls apart. If this video made you feel something, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that bell icon, you don't want to miss what's next.